something is fat rising in our minds right now, and of course a lot of people are questioning the tax that is coming up. Now you have to pay security levy rather if you're traveling outside the country, you're coming into the country, and now we also have fuel getting to get an increase in tax, which means at this point fuel will be expensive. And of course we had some group which they call the UNYF group. Is a youth group where they came out to actually call for the youth to come together to build this country. It's more like a call to clarion call that every youth should stand up and start speaking, start questioning, start making sure that your leaders are accountable. Now let's quickly watch this video, and of course we'll come back to go into our entertainment segment. Stay with us.
We have a Unified Nigeria Youth Forum. It is part of our program to rebuild the youth, to reshape them and make them fit into the normal society. We are up to the task. I have a foundation which is my 60% of what we make is what we are using to help people out there. The challenge is that these people, they are after their own pocket alone. You can imagine the president saying that people should tighten their belt, and you are buying a private jet of 240 billion. 100 billion alone will tie all the Lagos State road. With 100 billion naira alone, will tie all the Lagos State road. 35% of our children are out of school. Whenever I go to my children's school and after the midterm, there's a place normally put those children who have not paid their school fees. I usually cry for Nigeria. And then this minister of FCT said he spent over some billions renovating this edifice in Abuja. The first thing you have to do is that you must build people. Build people first before you build any infrastructure. Because if you fail to build people first, the infrastructure you are building, the people you refuse to build, they will destroy it. The same example we are having in all our race in Abuja, in various places. Those people that we refuse to send to school are the same people that are removing those metal to go and sell and all that so that they can earn the living. So the government of the day, they are visionless people. They don't have vision at all. That's why we have the capacity to give free education, compulsory free education. If you don't have, if you refuse to send your children to school, you are supposed to be prosecuted. If you refuse to send your children to school, they're supposed to prosecute you. And look at our roads. 80% of our roads are in a state of disrepair. And you are now, it's so funny, you are now using 16 trillion naira to build a coastal road. What is the coastal road for? These are white elephant stuff, which is not supposed to be coming. I believe they are, basically the government of the day, they are looking for the money they are going to use to fund the 2027 election. And this thing is, this particular thing, we highly condemn their spending habits. Now they are borrowing, they borrow all the money that Dangote has made in his life, 24 billion USD. 1 billion USD, is that a small money? They borrow and they still continue borrowing till now. And most of the state governments have borrowed, most of the state governments have borrowed their states to death. Where are we going to start for? The time has come now for us. They said the youth shall see visions. The time has.
Just to briefly, in just 1 minute, MTK. Now, one thing I picked from from the president of UNYF is that the money positioned for the coastal road, which is something we've always discussed on the buzz, is they can actually infuse some of it into, making sure that the other major roads in Nigeria are being, attended to, and also into the educational system. Don't you?
No, I probably agree with that. Look, the truth is that the roads is bad. It's terrible. I mean, the roads are bad. Almost every section of this country, we have terrible roads. So I'm not against coastal road. Yeah, it makes journey. Once they are done, the journey is shorter. But I feel at this point that we are now,
Right.
if those funds are expended on the existing roads and put them in the best shape,
Right.
yeah, I think nobody will clamor for the coastal highway
coastal
because I mean the roads are terrible. They are terrible. I mean to the eastern part, terrible, completely bad.
Very
well,
bad.
it's
And if you're not careful, you ruin your car by having to.
you will or you will. There's not how you want to go through. You have to ruin
You have
that
to ruin
car.
the car.
Yeah, there's no how.
Okay.